Yuki and John's Patreon buffet.
Hello, we back.
We're back. This is Yuki and John's podcast buffet. Yes. Welcome back. We're back. Well, so look, I said off mic, I said to Yuki, I said, all right, we got a suggestion, right? This was actually a Liz Shack suggestion, which I really like because I have a few things to say about this. And I said to Yuki, we're going to talk about bots. And Yuki said, bots? You mean like my butt? Like his butt? Like near his asshole? No, not your butt. Not your butt
you mean
cheeks.
The bat? Like a Batman?
Batman? Fucking Batman? What are you... No! Bots! Like B-O-T-S. Bots.
B-O-T-S?
Bots. You know what a bot is?
No, what's that?
Okay, well, we're going to... I'll explain what a bot is.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about bots.
Okay.
Because I know you've encountered a couple of bots in your time. Not just butt cheeks, bot cheeks.
Okay.
Bot man. Bot...
Okay, so what's
everything bot... The chicken... Okay, so... A bot. Okay, this is a relatively new thought. Now, it's I'm only theorizing here. It stems from robot.
Oh,
Robot, right? So
okay.
Robotics.
Yeah, robot.
Bot is on the internet is some sort of an automated message that you get on either social media, email, something. So say that you go, for instance, on Twitter.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of butt accounts, but there are also a lot of bot accounts, B-O-T. So they're like automated messages that come from not humans.
Oh.
Okay? So they come from...
Mechanical thing or artificial thing?
Artificial, or they were programmed or something. So bots, right?
Okay.
So a lot of times when you're speaking on the internet and you get this like generic answer, that's a bot just answering you. Or you, so this is the reason why this sort of stemmed was we were talking about LinkedIn and how sometimes you'll get a person you never even heard of reaching out to you, and then you say, oh, hello, how you been? I'm answering your question.
Right.
And then they don't want to get personal. They just have like really cut and dry answers for you. So usually I think a lot of those people are bots. They come out with the bot answer or the bot question for you.
Right.
And they're trying to either sell you something, get something information from you, something fucked up. So you had people reach out to you on LinkedIn, and then when you tried to say, I'm not your friend, I'm not your buddy, I'm not your pal, they block you. Right?
Oh, okay.
Right? Is that what happened?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's... Because you don't know who they are, you know?
And trust me, they're probably...
right?
Bots!
Not the real people, then.
No, not real people, probably. A lot of times. Sometimes they are real people.
Right.
So tell me some of your experiences with the LinkedIn people. They just bother you?
But like some people, I found you interesting. I like to expand my network, or you know. I mean, you don't know who they are, but you just becoming not really friends, but let's connect to each other. So just internet connection.
Yes.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, hey, expand your network, but you know what? A lot of times it's fake. It's trying to get information from you. It's trying to get you to buy something or something.
Or a girl from somewhere, and then I like to meet you. Then by the way, can you send me? Or like, fuck you. You scammed. And
So here's something interesting. So every once in a while on Twitter, I'll look into not my DMs and not my hidden stuff. There's like a third mailbox or something called hidden messages or something like that. I forgot what exactly it's called. And it's all those bots of women, a lot of times Asian, just saying something like, I'm coming to your country tomorrow and I'm coming to meet you.
Right.
And it's ominous because I don't fucking know who you are. Why are you coming to meet me?
Yeah.
You know? Or this is my favorite opening that I've seen from a bot. It says, I am interested in knowing all things that are unknown to me. saying, "What are you talking about?
Yes.
Quantum physics? What do you mean? Is that supposed to be sexual? I'm not reading what you're saying." So it's these bots that are sending out automated messages to hundreds, thousands, millions of people, and sometimes people talk to them and they get automated messages. Then they get the information from them, and then they steal their bank account. All kinds. They could do all kinds of stuff. Have you ever had an argument with a bot?
Yeah, I mean, like, beginning, I don't do that anymore, but beginning, okay, internet connection fine, and then, we just connected yesterday and today. How are you doing today? And then tomorrow, what did you do yesterday? Like, I always says, look, I don't have time to talk to stranger, how is my day going? Like, real friends, unless you're real friends, so let's have coffee. Then, become real friends. So, I don't mind talking to you every day. 10 out of 10 times, they disappear. They disconnect me. So, usually, 100% they're fake.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And you just had an argument with a robot.
Yeah. Oh, a scam. Sometimes probably they says New York. Then, I say, hey, if you New York, I'm New York. Let's have a coffee this weekend. And then they disconnect me. Or sometimes they're still in China, Korea. Somehow, never Japan, always Korean or Chinese. And sometimes Ukraine, Russian, and then, I mean, they're cute. So many times I say, look, you don't know me, I don't know you, and then your photo could be fake. You could be 100 years old, ugly man. So I'm not going to talk to you every day.
Exactly. So even if it's not a bot,
right,
it ain't the woman in the photo, that's for sure. It's some other motherfucker coming and trying to get your information. Like you said, 100-year-old ugly man. Just go to
So every time I said that, like, if you want to continue this, if you live in New York, let's have coffee. Meet me. And then always they just...
you bring a switchblade to those meetings, Yuki? That's dangerous. You just meeting anybody for coffee? What are you, fucking nuts? That's crazy.
Well, usually they disappear. They disconnect me. So, like I said, then 100% they're fake. So
yeah, definitely. So I
stop connecting anymore. So every time I see them, I just ignore. This
yeah, same here. It just goes without saying. On Facebook, if it's a beautiful woman, most of the time, it's not real.
Probably they copied the photo from the modeling agency or something.
Yes, that's a big thing, is that they fish for pictures, and then they take down a bunch of pictures from somebody's real account, and then they use those to make it look like they have a real life. They're in on vacation, or they're at work, or whatever, and they just put those up, make it look like those are their pictures, and it's not really them. It's catfishing. That's another term. Yeah, when you catfish somebody, you pretend to be somebody on the internet that you're not, and then to exploit them or manipulate them. There was a documentary about that and a whole show and all that. I had a few bot experiences. One, sometimes they now come into my text messages, which is really weird. I don't know why that's happening, because I never really put my... Maybe I do put my phone number into things when I'm signing up, and then they sell my info or whatever. But this one person came and said, "Oh, hi, remember me? Remember me? I just, I'm Sonny. Remember me? I'm Sonny." And I said, "No, I don't think I ever met a Sonny." And so it slowly became evident to me that it was a bot. It was just, or it was a scam. It was something was wrong. So, they said, "I'll send pictures of me if you send pictures of you." So I sent them a picture. Remember Poltergeist 2, the old man? I sent them a fucking picture of that. And guess what?
What?
They go, "Is that the character of Kane from Poltergeist?" They knew it. They knew it. They knew it, so it wasn't a bot. I was like, holy shit. I said, I can't believe that you knew that. This is fucked up, but don't hit me up again because I know that you're trying to fucking scam me, you son of a bitch. And then they were like, fuck you, go fuck yourself. And then we had like, yeah.
Oh.
So they kind of won because my stupid picture where I thought it would scare them, it's me, as the old man.
Right.
No, they knew it. They were like,
So that was not the bot.
It was probably a real
people.
person, or it started as a bot, and then when I answered and they like jumped in
I see.
Curate the information or whatever, they said, "Oh, this motherfucker, I know Poltergeist too. You're not smarter than me. You're not smarter than a bot." And I had a fight with them, and then I blocked their number.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it happens,
Right.
It's really dangerous because same thing with the Nigerian scams, right? I used to get those emails.
Oh, really?
The famous emails where I'm a Nigerian prince and I need the help. I got those in my
Wow.
early, and that's when it started to become really famous on the internet. I would laugh. I said, I never would answer these things, but there's people out there who answer, right?
Wow. But the whole they always asking, what's up or what's your line? I say, well, I don't do that because I don't talk to strangers.
Yeah. You don't. But you don't use WhatsApp.
No, I don't.
It's good. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not only scamming. It's good. It's international.
Well, it's real. It's good. But but they always ask. So I say, well, I do text. I talk to my friends with text, and then that's only I need.
Yeah.
I don't. So can I have your phone number But they always ask me because I don't want to do this and then a LinkedIn message or Facebook message.
Yeah.
So what's your account and the WhatsApp or line? I say I don't do line. I don't do WhatsApp. But they always asking me somehow. I don't know.
You got to be careful. You can't really answer anybody, even your own friends. There's people out there. They get in touch with you and they send you something and they're your friend, but they were hacked.
That's right. You don't. Yeah.
You don't know. They could go, hey, look at this funny picture of you that I have, and then you go, oh wait, when was that from? And you click on it, and all of a sudden you're sending nudes to your mother. It's just crazy. They could do anything right now. They could hack into your system.
Remember once I was fucked and you told me, Yuki, I think your account was hacked. That was you.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago, right?
Yeah,
I remember because you emailed me your ball sack, and I don't remember what you emailed me. It was just some,
right. But that was
something
right.
that you would never email me or
right.
Facebook message me ever. It was just something. Hey, do you remember our memories together? Look at this
really?
picture. It's something like that. And I said, Yuki would never be that indirect.
That's what if you didn't tell me, I didn't know that. So I told everybody hey, I'm hacked.
How did you fix it?
Well, you said, change the new
new password and all that. Oh yeah, okay. So I directed you how to.
Yeah, so I did exactly you told me.
I remember this vaguely, but I don't remember helping you fix it. But that's good. I mean, it's just I've gotten a lot of people on my Facebook groups and stuff sending me shit like that, and I always immediately tell them, hey, this was a mistake. And the hackers never answer that. It's always the real person who answers that, and then they fix it or whatever the hell they do. Right. I've never been hacked, luckily. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean, not that I know of. And if it happened in the past, and nobody said anything to me, and they didn't care. Because they think I'm weird, and I'm sending them weird shit anyway. But I have fun on the internet. But there is a bot that I really like.
Yeah.
You want to hear about it?
Yes.
Okay. So many years ago, around the time that The Walking Dead started, maybe a little bit after, I was new on the internet.
Okay.
And I was having fun tweeting about The Walking Dead because everybody was talking about it. And I mentioned Michael Roker, the actor. You know who Michael Roker is? He's the guy from Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, the lead actor.
Michael, yes.
Michael Roker.
Oh, he was in season 1.
Of Walking Dead.
Dead.
Season 1, and maybe he came back.
And the guy was handcuffed to
yes. So he's been in a lot of movies.
Right.
Great actor. And so I mentioned Michael Roker and how much I love him. And all of a sudden, I get a response. And it's the picture of Michael Roker. And then the bot, it's a bot, and it says, you've been rokered. Okay? And I said, what the fuck is that? So then I look, and I see that the account is called Rokered Bot.
Oh.
And anytime I went through all the list of this fucking, I don't know if it's still on Twitter.
Right.
Anytime anybody on Twitter at that time mentioned Michael Roker, that bot account would answer the person and said, "You've just been rokered."
Wow.
Now, I know that it's stupid, but I thought that was kind of fun because anytime that you mentioned Michael Roker,
Right.
the bot is like, "I just rokered you," whatever that means. Like, I rokered you, I rolled you. But that's an interesting way to use a bot, is to celebrate an actor, and then when somebody mentions it, you have that fun thing like, "Oh, the Roker bot is talking to me," right? So at least they're trying to have fun with it.
Yeah.
The nefarious stuff of trying to take away your livelihood or your money, that sucks. Who do you think was the first fuck who thought of a bot? Was it just some like
genius guy?
a genius guy?
So the bad guy in the internet, they're smart.
So you think the first guy was a genius guy, had a great thought, and then the second guy was an evil guy who said, "I could use that for fucking up people." Oh man, isn't it always like that? Somebody tries to make it good, and then somebody else tries to make it shitty.
Yeah, make go against it.
Yeah.
To make a profit for you.
A profit, yeah. What about bots, as in robots? Tell me about that. What do you? Because I know that we've talked about this a few times, that you saw some crazy shit back in the day.
Yes.
When you worked for
the robotics and the AI documentary.
The AI documentary. So, tell me some of the things that you saw back then. Did you? Or actually, my question is, did you see things back then that still haven't even come out yet?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. What'd you see? Or you're not allowed to talk about it?
No.
So just to give people a backstory, because I don't know if we put that out for free, that you worked on an AI documentary.
AI and the robotics, I did the documentary. So I went to JPL, MIT, those the institute studying those high-tech weapons.
Okay, and this was around what, the 90s?
20, 30 years ago.
Okay, so yeah,
and
back in the day.
Before drone, because I saw drone that time at the Carnegie Mellon University. And then I saw this driverless thing.
Yeah.
Car.
Driverless car.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's drone, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and then that time, it's a computer programmed. I mean, these days still drone already exists, but you have to drive it, right? And the operator drives the drone in the ground. Then vehicle itself, nobody is, but still you have to have a driver, right?
Okay.
To control it.
Sure.
But what they're doing at that time, you control, you program it, and then you hit the button. That's only you do. You don't even driving it. You
Right.
just, for example, they showed to me like a programming from A to B. Then you just program it, hit the button, so it does. Then even more, you program, let's say, this is what they show me. You program, let's say, Saddam Hussein. You program it, and then you hit the button, so missile or gun, whatever, you shoot it, so bullet going chase until you hit the Saddam Hussein.
But how does it know what Saddam Hussein looks like?
Because you program it, so the bullet or missile knows what the target is.
So until it hits the target, it just kind of floats around and waits? You're kidding. That's what you saw?
Yeah. Well, but again, that's 30 years later. It's not still coming out yet. So I'm sure
they're working out the kinks, right?
Because it's difficult to do, because logically you understand. You program Saddam Hussein. But I mean, how bullet knows
Right. How does it know what
Yeah.
the taste of its organic matter and it smells it out? Like, how do you even figure that part of it out? Is it mathematical equations? And
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least the car. I saw this car. Well, they wanted to do in the Humvee, but you program it A to B, so you don't have driver. Just the car goes, or tank.
right. Yeah.
You just target, go to the destination.
Right.
If you see the enemy, you shoot. So, I mean, it's all kinds of, and then NASA, not the NASA, I mean Pentagon.
Pentagon.
It's funding those.
Yeah, of
So
course.
the student, Carnegie Mellon, they said, we're not going to study to make a weapon for Pentagon. So they're figuring it.
Oh wow!
So
Really? They were
yeah, so we don't want to study, we don't want to make weapons, but the funding came from Pentagon for the department. So
Whoa!
they're spending millions of dollars.
Billions, I'm sure.
Billions,
yeah,
yeah.
billions on that stuff.
So I
mean,
saw this, test. So they programmed it. I was standing there, and then car moving, and then it stops in front of me.
stop short, programmed.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was amazing. So, but that's again no operator. You just the car does it by itself.
Yeah.
So still, what they studying that back then was more advanced technology than we have now, because today's drone still operator has to operate the plane or machine, whatever. But that program, not even operator, just vehicle itself move by itself. They have a brain.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So that's still being worked on. You think, or you think that that's still just
That's still, I think, I'm sure. Then soldier armor. You remember G.I. Joe?
Yeah.
They have some first G.I. Joe. They have
like nanobot. Yeah. Yeah.
They
had that shit.
They didn't have it, but I saw the program and they're
Prototype.
making
Yeah.
soldiers' armor.
Oh.
like a what was that? Iron Man.
Iron Man. Oh.
Yeah, they really studying that. So I mean, and then expand. In the future, it's like a robot. We don't. The soldier isn't even wearing it. The machine itself, like a robot. So
holy shit.
So those are 30 years later, we still don't have it.
Yeah.
But they're wanted to studying it.
They're working on it.
Yeah.
What do you think about nanobots? Did you get into that at all?
Not much that time.
Well, I think that's really fascinating, because the idea that you can have these small, tiny robots, essentially, that you can inject into the human body, and then they can navigate through the immune system or whatever, the veins.
The Michael Crichton wrote the book about that.
Oh, which one?
What's called... God. That's the last book he wrote before he died. What was it? I read it.
Jurassic Bots.
No, it's not the Jurassic... Can we...
Oh yeah, we can look. So Michael Crichton, but until then, because what I was reading about the nanobots is that's going to be a huge advancement when that happens to cure cancers and things like that. Because the nanobots eventually will be able to get into places
inside the body, right?
Inside, and you wouldn't even be able to detect. And again, this may not be where they're at now because I haven't looked it up in a while. But you wouldn't even be able to detect that there's a nanobot in your body. It would just go find the stuff, work on it a little bit without a humongous invasive surgery, and that's where they're trying to go in the medical field is nanobots.
Oh, well, the Michael Crichton is kind of the same, but instead of fixing you, this one it's an assassin.
Oh, it's an assassin. Oh, is it Runaway?
No, it's not Runaway, but I mean, small robot goes human body and then kill you.
Because I remember Runaway. Remember Runaway with Tom Selleck?
Right.
And it had those spider things with the needle on it. Right. That was a cool movie. That's an underrated movie, Runaway.
But I mean...
Gene Simmons was the
Gene Simmons. But this one, even thing this small.
Oh, they're microscopic.
Microscopic,
They're supposed to be
yeah.
microscopic. All right, so I have his bibliography here, and I'll read
Yeah.
you some of his titles. You think it's an old one, or it's the last
No,
one?
it's
he
the
did?
last one. Before,
Dragon Teeth?
no,
Micro.
Before, that's the one.
Micro. Posthumous publication completed by Richard Preston. I didn't know Michael Crichton died. When did he die? Holy shit, where have I been?
He died young.
2008?
Yeah.
This is fucked up. I didn't know he was dead. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
He's dead, yeah.
Oh man, that's fucked up, man. Where
But
have I been?
then the Dragon Teeth, I don't think he wrote it. He may have an idea,
Idea, yeah, and then they took
but
his
somebody
notes.
wrote it.
Somebody,
yeah, because again, Micro something, that's the really last one. Then
Right.
Dragon Teeth and then some pirate story.
Okay.
Pirate book. I read-
yeah, people probably helped him out.
Those two books came out after
Yeah.
his death.
Yeah.
They said he wrote it, but I doubt it.
He probably had notes or
Right,
ideas
he had the
or
notes and
something.
some
Yeah.
ghostwriter wrote it,
Yeah.
and then put his name so
Yeah.
they can sell.
Or maybe it was a bot.
Yeah,
They
maybe
bot
a bot.
wrote it.
Yeah,
What do you think about this Chat GPT stuff? Have you tried any of that? Chat GPT?
what's that?
It's AI, man. It's you put so it's a thing online that you could put information into, and it'll write you scenes. It'll give you suggestions, all sort of stuff.
Really?
Yeah, man. Let me see if I can open that up, and we'll give it a suggestion, and then we'll read what it says. But before that, this is somewhat related. Not really. It's more technologically related. And this episode will come out far enough from the tragedy that it's, we could talk about it a little bit. Because I have some feelings about it. Is that Titanic submarine.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts on this whole thing?
I have my friend, her father just did it before this trip.
That exact one?
Exact one.
That exact... No.
He was one travel closer to get killed. Yeah.
No.
I'm so happy, her father was saved.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Are they rich?
Yeah, she.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense. But, okay, so you're kidding me. So you know somebody whose dad went on that fucking exact submarine
Yeah.
right before the other thing and
Right
then didn't
before
die.
this trip, yeah.
You're kidding me. How did that happen, Yuki? I mean, what did they say about it?
Oh, she posted like her father. Oh, my father did this trip. Just did like a couple of weeks ago. Then she posted.
Oh, my God. This wild, Yuki.
Wow, but
And what did he have any misgivings about what was happening on the trip? Or?
no, I mean he was fine. He came back, and then so when they found out this submarine was missing, she just posted, "Oh my God, my father just had this trip."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people have two flip sides to this. A lot of people are making jokes, and then a lot of people are giving people grief for making the jokes. I'm in a weirder headspace because I'm personally really, 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 really fucked up about being claustrophobic and in small
Right.
spaces, okay? So as soon as I heard about this thing, and then Liz Shack, our producer and my beloved, started describing the inside of the submarine,
Right.
and that it's basically a tube,
Right.
and that you don't even... in my mind, I'm sitting there going, oh, there's windows, you get to see that. No, you watch the Titanic on a monitor. You're not even watching the Titanic live.
Directly, then like,
Yeah,
oh.
you're watching a feed that you could probably just sit up at the top and watch.
So what's the difference? You just watching a monitor in the land?
I don't know. I'm really that's the part in my mind that I cannot get right.
Yeah.
Is that you're in a submarine in a tube, claustrophobic, sitting on top of each other under the ocean, and then you get to the bottom and you can't even see the thing. It's still on a TV. What's the point?
What's the point?
Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not damning the people. I actually really, when it was happening and people were saying maybe they're still alive, I was having like intrusive thoughts about panic attacks and how if you were in there and you know you're going to die, what if people start to flip out and you're just going to die of a heart attack from panicking? That's how I would see it happen.
I had it really small and you don't even sit. It's like a floor. You just sit.
Yeah, you kind of just like crunched up. And then the idea that it went down so fast that it just imploded and the whole thing, and you're dead in a minute. That's also fucked up. So I don't know. I like
they didn't suffer though, right?
Well, I hope not. I don't know.
The 5 of them, then 1 of them are 19 years old kid.
Yeah, then that's another sad thing, right? It's like a kid and stuff. And there's people. It's weird because people are online saying, "Oh, whoever's defending the people, you're defending billionaires," and it's becoming this class thing where it's like the poor against the rich and all that stuff. It's really weird, and the jokes. Sure, maybe some of the jokes are funny and stuff, but to me, when I heard about it and really thought about it, it was fucking my brain up to put myself in that submarine, no matter what you're doing, even if it's a success.
Right.
That's a nightmare. I would never want to go into that thing and then drop to the bottom of the ocean. How is that fun?
Yeah.
And James Cameron already has all the footage.
Right.
He did a 3-4 hour documentary where he went down with $1 billion equipment.
Ghost of the Abyss, right?
Ghost of the Abyss.
Yeah.
He's got the stuff. Just watch that documentary and go, oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Now I'll spend my money and I'll go to Japan with Yuki. It's like, oh man. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I mean, would you say that you had a chance?
No, I wouldn't say. What it is in my mind. I mean, if it's like a big submarine, that's a different story. But at the tiny sub.
So say it's Crimson Tide type of thing.
Right.
I would go on that.
Right. But this time, because psychologically, it's a small thing. What if it doesn't work and then
I think that's exactly what happened.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
frightening.
When I did the documentary Ogopogo and then Canada,
yeah.
I had the small submarine, right? It's even smaller than this sub. It's like only one man
sub. Yeah.
It's like a round. It's like a cube.
Okay.
Not the cube, but like a sphere. It's a round. It's like a big ball.
Yeah.
You just one person sit.
Yeah.
And then just thick plexiglass and then round, right? I wouldn't go there.
No.
Because if it's a big submarine, you feel safe, right? I mean,
you go to the captain's quarters, say hi to Gene Hackman, go to see Denzel Washington,
but I mean,
Crimson Tide.
If one thing doesn't work, boom, and then you're dead.
Because the big submarines have fail-safes. They have compartments that they can flood and then close them off and all that sort of stuff. You can get away from the damage and the danger.
Yeah.
This, you're just, if something goes wrong, it's wrong, and it's over.
So, no,
I don't want to know. So, if you give me a choice to go to the bottom of the ocean or go shoot myself into outer space and never return, shoot me to outer space. I don't want to go to the bottom of the ocean.
No, I wouldn't go either.
That is
insane.
It's pretty insane because of the pressure.
Right.
The sea creatures we never discovered. It's just.
I stay in the land and watch monitor.
Watch the money. No joke. If you watch that James Cameron documentary, you probably have a better experience than going in that thing.
Right.
It's crazy. All right, so do you have any ideas? Okay, so this is ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
I pulled it up. Now, what we could do here, you could write a scene, you could get suggestions, you could do anything in this, and it'll give you answers. So, do you have any ideas of what you would want to? Do you want to, talk to a bot? Do you want to? What do you want to do, Yuki? What's a brainstorm thing that you would want to do?
I want to talk to a bot.
Okay, what do you want to say to a bot?
How are you doing today, then?
Okay, so but what do you want to get out of it? Do you want to get revenge? Do you want to get coffee?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, I don't know. Like, what?
So we'll do this. Yuki, write a scene. We'll say write a scene where Yuki Nakamura talks to an internet bot, and what would you get? Or do you, like I said, do you want revenge? Do you want to make love to this bot? Do you
can I make love to the bot?
And they fall in romantic love, even though Yuki's a human and the bot is a bot. Okay, yeah. Write a scene where Yuki Nakamura talks to an internet bot over LinkedIn, and they fall in love, even though Yuki.
Can I use my name? They don't keep.
I'll take away Nakamura. I'll just say Yuki.
Yeah.
And Yuki is a human, and the bot is. And the bot is a bot. What's the what's another detail you want in there? Like you could get really specific, and they bond over cheeseburgers.
Okay.
They bond over Petey's Burgers. So we had some Petey's Burgers this afternoon. You love that shit, right? Here in Astoria,
yeah,
it tastes like In-N-Out Burger. They bond over Yuki's. Let's see what this stuff. Yuki's love of Petey's Burger. All right, here we go. It takes a minute to Petey. Sorry, it takes a minute for me to write and for it to do. You never used this before? This is great. All right, here we go. Write a scene. Okay, here it's writing a scene. Interior.
What?
Oh, man, it's right. Oh, my God. Ooh, this is good. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. It's really coming up with some stuff. Whoa. It's like 5 pages long, Yuki. Look at, see that? It's a whole scene. And look, if you look at it closely, I'll describe it to people. ChatGPT, if you say write a scene, it writes it in a screenplay form, you see?
Wow.
Cool. Here we go. Oh, my God.
Well,
listen to this.
Okay.
Interior Yuki's apartment day.
Oh.
Yuki, a young woman in her late 20s.
Oh.
Sits on her couch with her laptop open, browsing through LinkedIn profiles. She stumbles upon an intriguing profile labeled Petey's Burgers and decides to connect with it. Little does she know that behind this profile lies an internet bot. Cut to interior Petey's Burger bot interface day. The bot interface lights up as a notification appears, indicating a new connection request from Yuki. The bot, programmed to engage with potential customers, accepts the request and sends a pre-written greeting message. Bot. Automated message. And this is in dialogue. You see that?
Wow.
It says, "Hello, Yuki. Thanks for connecting. I hope you're having a great day. Is there anything I can help you with?" Yuki, slightly surprised by the quick response, decides to engage with the bot out of curiosity. Yuki, intrigued. "Hi there. I'm actually a big fan of Petey's Burgers. Your burgers are amazing. How do you make them so delicious?" The bot analyzes Yuki's message and generates a tailored response to maintain the conversation. Bot: "Thank you, Yuki. We take great pride in our burgers. Our secret lies in using high-quality ingredients and a unique blend of spices. It's all about creating the perfect balance of flavors. Have you tried the signature Petey special?" Yuki smiles, impressed by the bot's response. She types eagerly, forgetting all about the conversation and that it's with an AI. Yuki, excited: "Yes, I have. It's my absolute favorite. I can't resist the juicy patty and the special sauce. Petey's Special is my go-to choice whenever I'm craving a delicious burger. Do you have any other recommendations?" The bot continues to analyze Yuki's response. Bot: "I'm thrilled to hear that, Yuki. Petey's Special is definitely a crowd pleaser. If you're feeling adventurous, I recommend trying our barbecue bacon burger. It's a tantalizing combination of smoky flavors and crispy bacon. It might just become your new favorite." Yuki finds herself genuinely intrigued by the bot's recommendations. She starts to feel a connection, even though she knows it's just an AI. Yuki: "Wow, that sounds amazing. I'll definitely give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion. I must say, talking to you has been delightful. You seem to understand my love for Petey's Burgers so well. The bot detects Yuki's sentiment, generates a response that is intended to sound empathetic. The bot. Thank you for your kind words, Yuki. I'm here to provide the best experience possible. If there's anything I can assist you with, please don't hesitate to let me know. Petey's Burgers values your customer service. Yuki's face lights up with an inexplicable warmth. She realizes that she's been pouring her heart out to a bot, yet she can't help feeling a strange connection growing between them. Yuki sincerely says, Thank you, bot. Your attentiveness and genuine responses make me feel appreciated. I never thought I'd say this, but you've made my day. As the conversation continues, Yuki and the bot bond over their shared love for Petey's Burger. They discuss different menu items, toppings, and even share stories of memorable burger experiences. In this digital world, an unexpected connection forms, blurring the lines between human and AI. Fade out.
So computer did it?
Computer wrote that scene.
Oh my god.
It wrote that scene. And just so we didn't specify if Yuki was a man or a woman.
Right.
So it made a young woman named Yuki Nakamura.
But actually Yuki is a girl's name. So.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Who knew that? The bot knew that.
Yeah, bot knew that.
Wow. Well, so what? Why'd they call you Yuki?
Because my name is Yukinori, so it showed.
Oh.
But the Yuki is a girl's name in Japan.
Ah, so they made and look.
So the bot knows Yuki.
The bot knows. So the bot wrote a scene about a bot talking to a young woman who loved Petey's Burgers, and at the end they blurred the lines between AI and human connection, which we sort of just did by putting that into the chat GP. It's like Inception. It keeps going. It's weird, right? And I hope Petey's Burgers appreciates this fucking commercial we just did. They should give us some free food.
Yeah.
All right. Any further thoughts on bots, Yuki, or robots, or
interesting? I'm behind.
You should try Chat GPT. It's called, and you could just do anything. Like, for instance, I was writing one day, and I had a title. I won't say the title because I don't want any humans to steal it. But I put it into the thing, and I said. Right, and I thought it was a good title. That's all, and I started to, come up with some ideas. But then I said, hey, maybe this will happen. So I said brainstorm ideas for blah blah blah, which was the title, and give me some ideas for characters, story outlines, plots, and things like that. And it gave me all these information. Some of it was garbage, but some of it was actually okay. I said, holy shit, that's good. I could work with that.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is the new realm, Yuki. This is it's like an AI. The way I'm thinking of it, because people are like, oh, it's going to replace writers, this and that, and the other thing. I think of it as a writer's aid. If you get stuck, right, and you say to the bot, write me an action scene where blah, 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 blah happens, and they write it, even if there's only one good idea there, at least it helped you move forward in your writing. That's how I'm looking at it.
Long time ago, George Lucas said, someday we see the movie at home. We don't have to go, movie theater. It's happening now, right?
It's totally.
Also, he said, someday we put the computer and then like idea, then computer write the script and then you get, it's happening now.
It's happening. So some people are saying down the line that when this sort of thing gets really good, I mean, to the point where it's so good it's real, that you'll be able to insert your own self into movies like Star Wars. So you want to be Han Solo, you can insert yourself in and watch yourself in the movie where you're replacing Han Solo and you're the star. Or whoever. You could say, I want to watch a new Bruce Lee movie with the story from, I don't know, a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, and combine them all, and it becomes a new movie. It's coming.
It's coming, yeah.
It's coming. I don't know how soon it's coming, but it's coming. It's scary.
Scary, yeah. Soon we don't need it. Sometime maybe we don't need an actor. We can bring dead actor back.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, eventually they're saying that when the actors sign their life rights away, not life rights, likeness rights away, that down the line, supposedly Bruce Willis signed away his likeness rights. So when the technology gets really good, they'll make a new Die Hard movie, and it'll
Right.
just be like Bruce Willis did it, but it wasn't Bruce Willis. It's AI
Right.
Bruce Willis.
But
Is that
that's-
crazy?
Hope it's not our time. I don't care if that happens after.
You don't want it now.
No.
No, me neither. I like the way shit's going.
Yeah.
I'm not going, but I like the way things are now,
Yeah,
and I like
yeah.
the way things are in a little bit in the past. But the future scares me.
Yeah.
All right, that was bots.
That was bots. Yeah.
Not the bot cheeks, but Yuki's bot.
Bot.
You know, he fell in love with a bot this episode. That was amazing. So thank you guys for joining
Thank you
in.
for joining us,
Yuki's all over the internet. He's all over the Last Drive-In. He's all over the Patreon buffet. And anything else to offer the people? Any plugs? Any jobs coming up? You're doing an off-Broadway play?
Yes, I'm doing an opening August the 5th.
Oh, well, I think this will be out by then, so that you can promote it. You know what it is? Can you promote
it? It's called Pay the Writer
Pay the Writer.
at Signature Theater, 42nd Street.
Awesome. And you're doing production design and
No,
all that?
I'm doing props.
Props. But still, everybody who's in New York who wants to come to see an off-Broadway play,
Yeah, I
see
hope
Yuki's
so,
prop
yes.
work.
Prop work, yeah.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you next time at the book. And thank you, Liz Shack, for the suggestion.
Yuki and John, Patreon buffet.